Ready?
Are you starting or am I?
I can start.
Okay.
Hello, hello, and welcome to our podcast, No Filter, Just Sold. I'm Vanessa Power.
I'm Lauren Hogan.
And we're here because we're PA agents working in Jersey, and we're here to be straight.
And PA.
And PA.
Yeah.
Right.
We do
and
it all.
PA. We do it all.
We do it all.
And we're here to be straight with you because, we do love PA people, but sometimes you need to hear it straight. So that's some of what we're going to do for you today.
Jersey style.
Jersey style. So our episode today is going to be about buyers. You may have heard this phrase, buyers are liars. Well, we love you buyers, so please don't
That's
take that the
terrible.
wrong way. It's so terrible. Who came up with that? I don't know. But here's why people say it. It's because you just don't know what you don't know. And you get in a house, and sometimes you end up going a completely different direction than what you told us you wanted from the beginning. So we're going to kind of talk about misconceptions today. We're going to kind of talk about why people don't always know what they don't know and how we can help give them some more information.
I love this.
And to give you a stat, so my new boyfriend Claude, I looked him up today. I chatted with Claude this morning, and I said, give me a really current stat about buyers. And here's what he told me. He told me that 62% of the buyers in 2026 feel like buying in this market is unrealistic.
Aw.
Sad,
That's a
right?
shame. Yeah, that's a shame.
So here's what we're going to do for you today. We're going to tell you how to make it realistic and talk about buyer misconceptions and strategies that we can help do and some of our own personal stories to help you figure out this market and make buying a home in 2026 your goal and your reality.
Love it.
Love it?
Yeah, love it.
All
I'm
right.
here for it.
All right, so Lauren, what's a misconception you know buyers often have?
Ooh, that's such a good question. I think one of the biggest misconceptions is that they can't afford this market.
Yeah.
Because over time, as we've seen the past few years, they'll look at a house, they'll say, oh, it's so expensive, I can't afford that house. I'm going to pause my search. 2 years go by. The house they wanted 2 years ago is now worth,
Right.
in some circumstances, $75,000 more.
Yeah.
I just had this conversation yesterday.
Yeah.
You can't worry about, you can worry about the overall number, of course, but I always instruct my buyers back into it. Think of what your...
Back into it. Beep, beep.
Seriously feels that way.
Yeah.
Think of what your monthly payment is, and we work backwards.
Yeah.
If your monthly affordability is $3,500, right? Let's take a look at some different homes and different price points in different areas to see what's going to hit that number for you.
Yeah.
That is my best advice to battle that misconception.
That is so good.
You can afford any market. You just have to see what home you can afford in that market.
Yeah, so that kind of leads me, that's so good. So that leads me to something that a lot of my buyers struggle with is they think that the list price is the sale price.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, honey. So in this market, so we're in the Bucks County market here in Pennsylvania. Hot market. Mm-hmm. Even other parts of the country are not as hot as this market right now. The Philadelphia area, crazy hot.
Mm-hmm.
The list price is most likely not going to be what you're going to pay. So
it's like a suggestion.
Basically. Totally. It's kind of like, actually, it's like, they lure you in with like the $5.99 and then you add all the other stuff to it and ends up being like $7.99. Like, not, that's crazy extremes, but it is like that's your starting point. So I often tell people, don't look at your max number. Look $50,000 to $75,000 below your max number because you may have to escalate that high.
Mm-hmm.
Even look $100,000 below. So that may change your criteria, and that's a huge thing that buyers need to know. And sometimes my first-time home buyers love you to death, but your first home may not be your forever home. And in this market, it probably shouldn't be.
It won't.
So think about investment, think about growth over time, think about a payment you can afford, because buying a home is at least putting money into an investment which builds you equity. Renting at that same mortgage price gives you nothing at the end.
It's an entry into the market.
Yeah.
That's how I
Yeah.
preview it.
Totally.
I just wrote a lease for one of my clients. He's the landlord. So he has his tenants. They're going to rent from him for another 2 years. Okay.
Hey there.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Do well.
We'll do whatever to sell a house.
Right.
That's good to me.
Sorry, ADD realtors here. We have to be friendly.
Jobber.
Anyway, he has renters renting for the past 2 years. They're going to rent for another 2 years. In 2 years' time, they pay him $40,000 to rent.
Crazy.
So in 4 years' time, they'll have paid him $80,000, a little over $80,000. Good for him.
Yeah.
I love
but
my client. I'm
holy
happy
cow,
for him.
renter.
That's a great investment for
Yeah,
him, especially
yeah.
because he lives in California. So
Oh,
this
God.
this is what I call a crock pot, a set it
Yes.
and forget it.
Ha!
But those tenants,
Yeah.
what they could have done, that could have been their $80,000,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Paying down their mortgage.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason why they can't purchase that same condo.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Food for
mean,
thought.
totally. So here's another thing that I think is important. A lot of, unfortunately, we're in a market where waiving inspections
Yeah,
is
it's
kind
so
of
hard.
becoming a normal, necessary thing to like get an offer accepted.
Which we hate, by the way.
We do.
We hate that.
And we never tell our clients to do it. We present it as an option if they really want the house, but legally, we always tell them an inspection is what they should do.
Right.
So, a couple of things to know about inspections. There's several different types of inspections besides just the general home inspection. There's termite wood infestation, there's radon inspection, there's surveying,
Well and
there's
septic.
well and septic, all that stuff. But here's the number one thing that can kill a deal with inspections. And God, I'm going to be careful. No, I'm not going to be careful. I'm not
Just
going to
say it.
sugarcoat it.
Just Jersey.
Don't bring your parents.
Yes.
And God love your parents. I love my parents. I love my parents' advice when I want it.
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't, because
No.
home inspections are important. But if there's something glaringly wrong with the house, that inspector will point that out. You don't need a parent there to tell you that.
Right.
And sometimes parents become deal killers
Mhm.
because they get worried for you
Mm-hmm.
and they put things in your head. And God love your parents. I'm trying not to talk smack about your parents, but I have seen so many buyers
Oh my
walk
gosh,
away from things that probably were really minor.
Mm-hmm. We'll tell you if it's a big deal.
And so will the home
So we'll-
inspector.
Yeah, we work with great home inspectors.
Yeah. So funny story about that. So remember, so we mentor some younger agents.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they just had a deal, and their clients came back after inspections and like requested things like having the gutters cleaned. Like, no, that's not your
That's
response
not
to
a-
inspections.
that's not a response
You
to
pay the
inspections.
$100 and have somebody come and
Yeah.
clean the gutters. Now, if there's a backup leak into the ceiling, that could be because the gutters are clogged.
That's a different story.
That's a different story. But
Yeah.
just because the gutters haven't been cleaned, no. So be very mindful of the inspection piece. It can be a great tool, but it can also be your worst enemy if you really get a little too in the weeds with it.
Can I tell you something about inspections?
Please do.
Because I do, I would say more than 50-50 in New Jersey. I'm probably over 50% of my business is Jersey right
Yeah,
now.
you do a lot, Jersey.
Jersey, for the most part, we have inspections.
Yeah.
We don't really waive them. I can't think of, I've written a lot of
Well, you
New
know,
Jersey
Jersey
offers.
people, they're looking to blame somebody for everything. So,
Yeah,
of
that's
course, they want the inspection.
That's true. But even in the
PA people are passive.
even in a competitive market, you know, where almost every offer I've written is a multiple offer situation. Similar stuff where we're waiving this, that, or the other, but
Yeah.
inspections. Every
Yeah.
listing I've had has had inspections. Every buyer,
Yeah. Well, remember when Jersey didn't make you have a disclosure?
yeah,
So that's like
Kinda funny.
crazy town,
I
too.
know. That is crazy.
Wild West, New Jersey. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
wild. It is wild.
Wild
West.
West.
And
PA locked in.
And every county is different.
Yes.
And there's
Yes.
11 different MLS, but we digress.
So let me tell you about where we're sitting.
Yeah.
All right, so talking about No Filter Just Sold. Buy this house.
Yes.
So this is one of my listings on Pearl Drive in Doylestown. Great twin. Yes, it needs a little work. Lovely woman, Barbara. Love her to death. It's her place. She wants to sell it. It needs some updates, but the bones are good.
This is a
Newer
diamond
roof.
for buyers.
It is. You're
Diamond.
walkable to downtown Doylestown. Target's right over there. Starbucks right over there. I mean, you can't get a better location without the
Yeah.
traffic and the busy of the borough.
Yeah.
So check it out, 24 Pearl Drive, and do Barbara a favor, buy her house.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Do us a favor.
Yeah.
I would love to sell this house. I'm gonna go through my buyer list
Yeah.
because this to me is a slam dunk. This
Yeah.
property.
And in case you're wondering why we're dressed this way, it's 4th of July
Happy
week.
4th of July.
Happy 4th. Happy
Yeah.
250th.
Cheers, friend.
Cheers.
Cheers to you guys.
Cheers to you guys. So one last comment. Know the difference between pre-qualified and pre-approved.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Definitely talk to your lender before you ever talk to a realtor.
We have really good lenders that we partner with.
Great lenders. And listen, do your homework.
Yeah.
Educate yourself. Talk to realtors and lenders before you commit to anything, because when you're in PA, you got to sign a contract before you can look at a house. Know that.
Jersey too.
Jersey too. And you want to make sure that you are prepared for that, because an agent's not trying to pull the wool over your eyes. You do have to sign that contract before we can show it.
Yeah.
Open houses, not so much. So go see the open houses. You can move around as you want. So what's our topic next week?
Next week, I think our topic is going to be about prepping your listing.
Yeah, sellers.
Yeah, for our sellers, because even though we're in a competitive market, you still have to put your best foot forward. And, you know, we have that cliche saying, we focus on the market of the moment. We don't know what next week's
No.
market's going to look like. So
This house is a perfect example of that.
conversations we're having with our sellers who
Yeah.
are already prepping for fall.
Yeah, totally. And prepping doesn't mean redoing your bathroom or your kitchen.
No, it doesn't.
So we're going to walk you through some of that kind of stuff. And just know that Zillow is not your agent.
Yes, that's a good
So
point.
when you're buying and selling, we're your agents. We're
Yeah.
your experts. You know, that Zestimate, they never
Yeah.
walk inside your house. They have
Yeah.
no idea. So stay tuned for next week. Come to 24 Pearl Drive. Check it out.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. Stay safe. And we'll catch you on the flip side.
Bye.
See ya.
That was cute.